and welcome to Last Tequila Standing. I am with Lisa Barlow of Vida Tequila, and she has recently made a very splashy entrance into the Sundance Film Festival. 8 different markets and 3 new countries with your tequila, is that correct?
Absolutely. We're actually launching 3 new countries in the next year. So
Wow.
we're really excited about that.
Very neat.
Yeah.
Is this do you run this by yourself?
No, I'm a co-owner. Co-owner.
Mm-hmm.
I actually have the luxury of working with my best friend and the person I'm in love with, my husband. So, yeah.
Wow.
So it's
Very
definitely a family business.
Okay. So it's a family-run business, and where do you operate from?
You know, we live in, our hometown right now is Salt Lake City, Utah. I'm from New York, my husband's from Texas, and we both kind of landed there and ended up making that home. It's a great place to live and raise a family. And ironically, it's such a conservative market for wine and spirits, and we were one of the first spirit brand owners out of the state of Utah, so that was very cool.
So you just made your mark. You stamped Utah.
Yeah, we've stamped Utah
Right.
with Vida Tequila.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So I haven't seen too many female tequila representatives or owners. Do you think that tequila is a woman's drink?
I absolutely think tequila is a woman's drink. I actually think tequila is a drink for everyone over 21. So, you know, I think with so with the cocktail culture changing, where you're going into more handcrafted, delicious cocktails and using simple syrups and other creative ways to bring out the flavors and spirits, I think it's an awesome time for women to get into tequila. But I prefer ours, all 3 styles, neat or on the rocks, you know, in their pure form.
Okay.
So yeah, it's definitely a woman's drink.
All right. So you take the classy approach.
We do.
Yeah.
With everything.
With everything. I can see.
Thank
yes,
you.
You're very welcome. So you're in 8 different markets. How did you enter into them? Did you use any sort of method of advertising?
You know, I think we've been really lucky. I love to network, and we have a great network. So when we launched the brand in 2007, we launched with an amazing network of distributors, and I think that's helped enter some of the markets that we're in the U.S.
Are you in any magazines?
We've been in several magazines, 505 magazine, GQ, People, Us Weekly. We've been featured on ETV. The list just goes on and on. We've been really grateful. The press has been very good to us, but I think it's because we have a great product.
Okay. Well, for instance, the product, let's talk about that.
Absolutely.
Let's talk
My
about
favorite
the reason why you're in
topic.
all of these things. Okay. You have here first, it's the Vida Tequila Blanco, correct?
Right.
Okay. So this is Blanco, it's 100% agave azul.
Yes, it is.
Yes?
It's 100% blue agave. We make our tequila in Aranda, so it's in the highlands. So
Of Jalisco,
Of
correct?
Jalisco,
Okay.
yes. So one of the great things is our the flavors in our tequila are always like a nice, sweet, fruitful flavor because of the region the agave plant is grown in. So the maturation, the plant is a lot larger and it's more flavorful.
Okay, and this is triple distilled, correct?
The Blanco's actually double distilled and then
sorry.
immediately bottled.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so this one's double distilled and immediately bottled.
Okay, and then your añejo is the one that's triple distilled.
Yes, we actually triple distill both our Reposado and our Añejo.
Okay.
The Reposado is triple distilled and aged at American white oak barrels for about 6 months.
Why white oak?
You know what? I think that one really brings out a certain flavor profile, and for resting for that duration of time, I think it makes it a really nice tequila. That one's actually one of my favorite. I love all of our styles, but that one's probably my favorite. It won the Agave Challenge in 2008 with Tequila.net and Darren Jones, and it's really delicious. And the Añejo is aged in French oak barrels, and that one is absolutely delicious. One of my favorite things about it are the spicy taste with the wood and the vanilla, and it's a little smoky too. It has a beautiful nose and a beautiful color. Absolutely.
Yes.
You know, Añejo is great in a Riedel glass, but one of my favorite things is to mix that. If I'm going to have a dessert drink, I'll put my Añejo with a Kahlua and cream, because Kahlua is agave based. A little bit of chocolate on top and a nice martini glass. It's a delicious dessert drink, and it's simple and easy to make at home. You don't need a mixologist to do that.
No, you don't. Very nice. Thank you for sharing that recipe.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Now, I wanted to actually ask you what Vida stands for.
Vida means life, and it's appropriate for us because the brand has actually become our life, and it's something that we want to. I'm pregnant right now, 7 months pregnant.
Oh, wow.
And we have a little boy, Jack.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So, you know, it's something that we want to hand down to our children. So we want to build this brand that means something that they can take over from us one day.
How far along? 7 months?
7 months.
Wow.
My little
Can't
Henry.
tell.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So this is a family-owned business.
Absolutely.
It means life. You're going to pass this on to your children. You've done great things. You've won medals already?
We have. We medaled at WSWA Spirit Competition in 2010. And as I said, the Reposado won the 2008 Agave Challenge, so that won Best Overall Reposado. And it's been, you know, rated by the Tasting Panel magazine. All 3 styles are rated outstanding.
And then you're doing tastings at Sundance. So.
Yeah, actually we're doing some great celebrity events at Sundance, both at our restaurant, Park City Silver, and at a private venue, too.
Oh, that reminds me. You told me about a restaurant that you really like, too, that you're featured in.
You know what? We've featured in lots of great restaurants. A couple of my favorite locally where we live are Frida Bistro. It's an amazing, it's an amazing traditional Mexican restaurant. And they have a drink called the Erica, which is named after the owner's daughter. And they actually make it with, it's actually, there's a lot of ingredients, but it's very delicious. It is made with the Vida Tequila añejo. We mix it with agave nectar, cinnamon, guajillo peppers, and it has some lime juice and an orange puree.
Okay.
A blood orange puree.
Oh, wow.
And
blood orange?
yeah, blood orange.
That
so
sounds
it's
fantastic.
but the thing is it's very sweet, and then there's a lot of heat at the end, which I love cinnamon.
And cinnamon too.
Absolutely,
Right.
I love
That's
cinnamon.
A nice twist.
And our Blanco actually has a lot of natural cinnamon flavors, but adding that to the añejo is delicious.
Sounds perfect.
Yeah.
Sounds like you definitely know what you're doing.
It's fun.
Such a beautiful tequila. Thank you for sharing
Thank
with
you.
us. Lisa Barlow from Vida Tequila.